Hi Taurus, welcome back to Realist Oracle. I'm Mimi and I'm back to do another snapshot reading for you guys. This will just give you a brief insight into your current situation, whether that be romance, platonic relationships, or your finances. So this is for the 1st to the 15th of July 2019. I'm uploading it a bit early, so you might find that it resonates with you earlier. I feel like for some of you Tauruses who may have felt disappointed that something may not have had the outcome that you wanted, I think if you weigh things up in a practical sense, you might realize, well, you will realize that, there's very logical reasons as to why something didn't work out. Like it wasn't for you, something along those lines. But there's a very practical reason and logical reason. If you weigh up the pros and cons, you'll realize that. And so it's kind of like if you are feeling disappointed, you won't feel like that forever. Just kind of pick yourself back up, kind of try and get that optimism back to, try and build that optimism back up to get back out in the game and, get things back together. I feel like whatever it is, it didn't work out for the right reasons. And I just see the star at the bottom of the deck. So it's like mentally, if you really think about it, weigh up the pros and cons. If you balance out your thoughts, you'll realize that actually it was the right decision. Where you are right now is where you need to be. Yep, underneath that we have the Two of Wands. So some of you may have a fire energy in your chart, such as Aries or Leo. It could be a Sagittarius, but those signs in particular. There may have been a path you wanted to go down with somebody emotionally, and it didn't work out the way you may have wanted it to. But for the right reasons, though. That's just for some of you. Okay, first card out we have Strength, Major Arcana number 8. So you could definitely be dealing with a Leo, but also a Sagittarius or Aries. So we also have Queen of Wands under the deck. Again, some of you guys may be taking some time to for yourself, to give back to yourself. We have the Seven of Cups, water energy, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So I feel like you guys are feeling very confused and you are in an illusion maybe, or maybe you feel like you were in an illusion and now you're kind of like looking at things as they are rather than in a rose tinted. Yeah. Underneath the deck we have the Five of Cups. So I really feel like something was a disappointment. You had high hopes for this. Some of you had really high hopes. And maybe this person was in a relationship. There was multiple options. And, that would be a very good reason why you wouldn't want to be involved. So if you think of it like that, 9 of Pentacles under the deck, you're better off single, Taurus. In this case, if this is resonating with you guys, you'd be more stable staying single rather than investing in a situation where somebody has multiple options and may not be able to give you what you actually want. So, while some of you may be grieving more in an emotional sense, looking back over things, thinking maybe how things may have been different, or wondering if you misjudged a situation. Maybe if you misjudged someone's feelings towards you. Yeah. And then here we have the major arcana, the Devil, and the Lovers. So, and then the Queen of Wands. So for any of you Tauruses that are dealing with a Leo female as well, this person really wasn't looking for anything that was stable. So for you Taurus males, you guys were looking for something grounded, something committed, something that you could invest in, and somebody that was going to be worth the investment, that was going to give you a return on that investment, whether it was exclusivity, commitment and loyalty and trust and dedication. And, the Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles, you may have felt very passionate about this female and felt like she could have been your counterpart. But I feel as if this fiery or sexual energy, they just, I feel like they find it hard to see anything else. You could be dealing with a very fiery, a very fiery, passionate woman. This woman may have curly or slightly wavy hair, either blonde, can be dyed, or naturally blonde, also red hair. But, they come across very well, very, very seductive, very charming, very confident, can easily draw in the attention of the room. As soon as they come in, they have a very strong sexual presence about them, even before they take their clothes off. And I feel, you may have been fantasizing a lot about this person. And this can even be you guys if you are a Taurus female with fire in your chart. But someone was just interested in the sexual aspects of a relationship, or just the lower vibrational, just the kind of instant gratification. For you Taurus males dealing with this fire energy female, she may have been somebody that just they're just somebody who enjoys basking in the attention of people. They like to be worshipped sexually by a lot of men. They may be somebody that enjoys having multiple sexual partners, and they can easily create an illusion, because of how passionate they may come across to you, that you've got some kind of very, strong connection. You definitely feel as if there's a mutual attraction there. And I feel like this gave off the presence that there could have been something more. But yeah, someone in, I feel a feminine energy, they were just more interested in being the queen, and you can't change this person. Like, this is a Queen of Wands and a Capricorn. This is very fixed energy, especially if they're a Leo, even an Aries. But this is and a Sagittarius, but those signs in particular. And this person can be a fire energy with water in their chart. But, they are, they just want to be admired and uplifted and adored by men, sexually, put on a pedestal. And, I feel to the point where, they don't want to be tied down because they enjoy getting this from multiple sources. And looking at that, when you lay those facts on the table, what you want and what they want is two completely different things. So it makes sense that, logically it wouldn't, there's no need to kind of really be too sad about it, because it wouldn't have, you guys were looking for two different things. And this woman is very, headstrong and independent. There's maybe someone who, they don't want to be tied down. They enjoy being free to roam the oceans and to have multiple sexual conquests. And I feel this is someone who also doesn't necessarily tell the other, or they don't let all their partners know, that they are involved with more than, with multiple people at the same time. They try to create the illusion that maybe they are just sexually, they are only sexually intimate with this one person, one-on-one, when they actually like to explore things. Yeah, so 7 of Cups, widow. So this person may also act out of a place of hurt in the past. They may still be in a place where they are reflecting. Sorry, my cat is making noise. So they may still be grieving, and they're kind of in a place where they are just on a rebound. They're on a place where they are rebounding, and that's why they're in this energy. They still haven't let go of something, and they potentially may feel emotionally vulnerable. That's why they just like to keep it as a sexual fling. And then once it may get a bit too restrictive, they may just move on to the next person. I feel like this person also may be thinking that they also need to kind of get things together. Their thoughts are very unbalanced right now. And that's why they find it hard to make balanced decisions. They may have a problem with being, faithful. So guys, this person, then they're just not at a point where they can actually give that commitment right now. And I feel like it's, there could be somebody else that is around you that you're not seeing that is more aligned with you as well. Meanwhile, you're focusing on somebody else. There could be somebody in the background that is much more grounded, much more down to earth, much more reliable. And that is more in a mental state to be able to offer something like that. Yeah. This could be somebody that you actually work with or you communicate with in terms of money. This person may be a business owner, or they may be a manager, or somebody that pays wages. And I also feel that this is somebody that if it's somebody that you already know, you actually have, you see these coins here among the envelope? The communication that you have is very valuable with this person. You have very solid conversation. They're very supportive, and they're consistent in their communication. Maybe unlike this person, and that may be somebody that you could may want to reevaluate, or more weigh up the pros and cons if you are looking at two people, one that has this kind of personality and then the other who may not necessarily be out there, but when they communicate with you, you know that it's real, you know that there's substance there behind what they say. They are being honest in their communication versus this person. Do you know what I mean? Whereas you might be kind of grieving in a sense over this person. It's like, there could be somebody else, such as a water sign, or somebody that has that water energy in their chart that you may not see in that way, or you may not realize that they see you in that way. With the Queen of Pentacles here, the Three of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups, this would be somebody that, definitely has their own business or works in their own has their own craft, well established. And this person sees you as someone they would like to be their lover. So this is somebody who would actually be able to offer you that. So maybe look around you, reevaluate the women around you, and see who that could be. Because I feel like just under the deck, this person is keeping their feelings hidden. So this is somebody who you may really not know, because they may have their guard up, but they would like something committed with you. And you may not see that because you're focused on this person who can't give you what you want. Meanwhile, there is someone in the shadows that can give you what you want. Under the deck house, so they can give you that solid, grounded, stable foundation. They say home is where the heart is. So I feel like reevaluate, because you guys may be paying too much attention to somebody who they can't give you what you need. Five of Pentacles. You may be feeling this is a loss, but this may be someone that you're kind of trying to repatch things up with. And the person also could also be a earth sign, the one that you should kind of reevaluate or weigh up the pros and cons about. They could also have a strong earth energy, or just be somebody who's very humble, very down to earth, and doesn't, they don't shake things up too often. You might find them that they lurk in the background, but they have, when they communicate with you, there are some kind of hints, because they put so much into it. So we have the 5. So earlier we had the 5 of Pentacles as well. We also have the Devil here, the Lovers. So you guys may feel conflicted about a choice, about a decision, and you're feeling that things are unbalanced. But again, if you weigh things up and weigh up the pros and cons, and you try and get things together, I feel like that will help with whatever anxiety or conflict that you're going through, or just the kind of that blasé kind of, the disappointment when you feel like you want to get your chin up. So it's like it won't last forever. I think that's the word, pessimism. You might be feeling a bit pessimistic. But yeah. Yeah, so I hope this helped you Tauruses. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if this resonated with you guys. And also welcome to any new subscribers that happen to be a Taurus or watch this video. And I hope you guys have a great 2 weeks. I'll speak to you soon. Bye.